All right. Okay. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new, and welcome if you're coming back. I am so glad to see y'all. I am your host, Sexy Harlem 125, and I am here to do the recap. Okay, the recap is for the questions of the day that I did the previous week. Okay, I come here to answer with you all, give you my thoughts and my opinions on the thoughts of the day and the questions of the day. So, usually I start out with what I did for the week. This is going to be quick. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I really didn't do anything. I had to rest um, because I knew I was going to have my infusion on Thursday, which I did. And speaking of that, I want to know why every time you go for a blood draw or you go for an infusion, they want to stick you in your hand. I asked somebody, why do they want to stick you in your hand? Um, One of the nurses told me when I went to get a blood draw, she said, the reason why they want to stick you in your hand is because the veins are visible. I'm like, oh, so they don't care if they hurt us, huh? Because getting stuck in the back of your hand hurts like a motherfucker. Okay? Let me tell you, when I first started my infusions, that's what I was doing. I was doing the hand action, and then, they had an incident where they had to stick me more than once, and it was over for me. I said, no more hands, okay? No more. So, I got my infusion Thursday, and I was they want you to have a seat for like 15 minutes after your infusion. So I did that, but I was still kind of wobbly a little bit. I should have taken a lift home, but I didn't take a lift. I went, I got on the bus, and I just came home. So I stayed in the bed Thursday when I got home. And then Friday, I got up, I had a little something to eat, I had a shower, got right back in the bed. Now, yesterday, um, yesterday we went out to a lounge, and it was LGBTQIA friendly. And not only that, they were celebrating all the Aries. So, I had to go for a couple of hours. So me and the wife went out, and we met up with a couple of other friends, and we danced for 5 hours. Danced and drank, laughed and BS'd and laughed and drank and danced. Wow, that house music will have you on the floor forever. Okay, forever. So, I'm paying for that right now. I did go ahead and make my dinner 2 hours ago. I got that done and over with because after I get off of here, I am gonna rest. Okay. And when I say rest, I mean I am gonna rest. Now, before I get to the recap, I want to say that I have another channel, and I have some hauls coming up for that other channel. It's called Crafty Minds, MYD, MYNDZ, Crafty Minds. So, um, at the same time, while I'm doing content for this channel, I'm also doing content for that channel. So, I'm waiting for items to come in. I do a lot of different things on that other channel. I make cards. I do my nails. What else? Um, Diamond painting. I also do that. So I share my projects and what I come up with on that channel. So for those of you who are over there on that channel, I just wanted to let you know content is coming. Okay, it should be by Monday, by tomorrow. Yeah, I should have it up by tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I made some birthday cards and I have to upload that content. So maybe while I'm resting today, or maybe later on tonight, I will put that slide up over there on that channel. So let's get on with the recap, okay? Because this is going to be quick and fast, okay? For Monday, which was April 7th, 2025, the thought of that day was the most courageous act is to think for yourself aloud. Yeah. I mean, that's like saying, if someone says, let's go down the block and across the street, you're not just going to follow them if you don't want to go that way. No, you're going to say, I'm going across the street and up the block. Just an example. So the question for that day was, are you happy with your life right now? And with everything that's going on in this world at this moment, government wise and crime wise, I can say yes, I am. I'm happy with my life right now. Okay, let's move on to Wednesday, which was April 9th, 2025. The thought for that day was, a real friend is one who walks in when the world walks out. And I have experienced that. Okay. You find people in this world sometimes, and they say that they're your friend, and you know they gonna be there for you. They got your back, but as soon as your back is against the wall, they are nowhere to be found. I only have three people like that I can say is not gonna run off and leave me, and I've had that experience. So yeah. The question for that day was, do you sleep with the radio or the TV on? And I used to sleep with the radio on, but that's when I was younger. So those days are gone. I no longer sleep with the radio or the TV on. I have replaced those with the fan. The fan is what is on these days. Okay. Moving on to Friday, which was April 11th, 2025. The thought for that day was, the only way to have a friend is to be one, and that is the truth. You have to be a friend in order to have a friend. Remember, we was just talking a few seconds ago about people who will have your back and they won't run away. Yeah. But you have to be there for them too. So yeah. The question for that day is a very interesting one. And I've been thinking about this one for a couple of days now. The question is, if you could ask your future self one question, what would it be? And see, my future self would be mad at me because I got more than one question. I want to know what the model numbers are. Okay. I was gonna say I would ask how long am I gonna live, but I don't think I want the answer to that. As a matter of fact, I know I don't want the answer to that. So, um, the bottle numbers, yeah, that's just a little kiki haha, but I'm still thinking on that question. I'm still thinking on it. I really don't have an answer for that one, you know, but that is the recap of last week for 7/2025, for 9/2025, and for 11/2025. So, therefore, I want you all to take great care, be blessed, never ever stressed, and stay safe always. This is Sexy Harlem. I'll see y'all next Sunday at 4 o'clock for the recap. And don't worry, you can always catch the replay. I appreciate it. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.